Hi guys, Rhonda without an H here with you. So today I thought I would ask you to come on this journey with me as I do week number 5 of our idea book challenge by Jean Peter, artist. And she has a video up, and I'll put the link to her video below, but she's doing texture this time. And so in my book, this was week number 4, and I will tell you that, and this was from someone in my group that mentioned this, and I thought, oh, what a great idea. So here is my finished pocket that I showed you week 4. And then paper clip to the back is a folded plain version so that when I want to make this again, and perhaps I don't want to find my video to look at it, I have a folded version so it's easy to remember what I did. Okay, so we'll put that away. Well, what I did is I took a couple of pages from my cookbook. They're okay sturdy, but when I'm painting, I feel like I need 2. So that's what I did. I took 2 of my pages and I stitched them together, and I just stitched where my holes are to go in my binder. And this, obviously, you can see I used it to ink some edges on another project. No problem. I'm going to use this, and of course, you know, however you're doing yours, you may have thick pages that you don't even need to put together, or if you have thinner pages, you may glue yours together. I mean, that's great, whatever you want to do. So now I'm in my file folder looking for a stencil that I want to do some pasting. Those, I like those. And this, of course, is that tape that you buy. Anyway, it's like in a hardware store. You get that kind of thing. I don't have a lot, but I do have, here's some circles. We just have to pick, this is probably going to be the hardest part, is to pick what I want to stencil. I kind of like that. We'll set that one aside. I don't feel flowery. Yeah. Little squares, maybe. I don't feel like a jungle or leopardy or catty or whatever. Let's see. So let's put those back. These were on a large stencil, and I just cut them apart because that drives me nuts to try to take a big stencil and put one part of it to use. I know a lot of people do it, but it just drives me nuts, so I don't do it. You seeing anything you like? Here's another one of those. And this is just to put texture on or to put random. This was in a swap a long time ago. I had these patterns that people sent me, and we sent on to other people, etc. We were just kind of exchanging some of our stuff and sharing. Okay, leaf pattern, that's nice. And this, of course, just gives a random texture in there. And Well, this is kind of the same as this. I kind of like this. I haven't used it obviously as much as the other. Let's see, a couple more. That's pretty cool. And this, now see, normally like this, I might eventually like cut that apart and then use these as, in fact, this drives me nuts. Okay, bear with me as I am cutting this apart. So this is much easier, this size, for me to maneuver, and so is this much easier to maneuver. So when I want numbers, I can do smaller bits, and then this is a more doable size. And this is cool, makes it look like a log. And I've used that quite a bit. And then some flowers here. Okay. As you can see, I have quite a few. I mean, I'm sure I have a lot more than some of you, and probably a lot less than a lot of you, and that's okay. I have a lot of supplies, just not of this particular type of supply. I don't have a whole lot of stencils. Okay, so we'll put those back there. We'll put these back here. I'm gonna use this. So we will set that off to the side. So this is going to be the stencil I'm going to use, and now I have to pick my paint colors. I gravitate to purple and pink. I need to be a little bit different. I don't want to be too boring and always use the very same color. So let's do some different things here. Well, and as I believe Jean on her video, she did a yellow and blue and came out with a green. Okay, let's just play with these. All right. So I will get my handy dandy. This is an old Visa card that I do my swiping with. And I need to have with me a swiping paper. I use this for poking in so it doesn't go into, you can see, I use this for many different things. So today it's going to be my excess paint. All right, let's shake 'em up, baby. Twist and shout. Okay, you did not see me open this with my teeth, did you? How y'all doing? I hope you're having a great day. It's early in the morning for me. I mean, not literally early, but I don't normally videotape quite this early. But I thought I would do this before I get, what I have a tendency to do is I get so involved in my project, what I'm working on, and I think about it after the fact. It's like, oh, you didn't share that with your friends. So I'm trying to get better at this. Alrighty. Ooh, la la la. Okay. I definitely don't want to have an excess amount of paint, but I also want to have enough. And I even used a purple variegated thread to stitch my papers together, and I'll tell you why I did that. Because that's what was on my machine. I'd like to tell you that there was this grand reason, but there was no grand reason. It's just what came up. And now, you see, I have, okay, We'll see. Do we like that? We have definitely covered this page with our blue. Woo! And I've got some blue here, so I'm just going to turn it over the other side for a minute. And we will just do some squeezing, a little bit colors here. And some yellow. And get some pretties. Plain in paint. If you haven't noticed by now, you will as time goes by. Both Jean and I have our own artistic style. I love to work in fabrics with stitching and whatnot. And Jean loves to work with paint and all that goodness and does an amazing job. Oh boy, I'm getting a mess here. Okay. And so we each appreciate each other's artistic bent, but we have our own, what we prefer doing, which is like I'm sure most of you. You have things that you love doing more than other things, which is very cool. I don't like this. Okay, so I am going to let's bring in a completely, let's throw in a metallic. Why not? I'm probably breaking all the rules of painting, and that's because I don't really paint. Not much, anyway. I mean, I used to take, do some of you remember when we took toll painting classes and, painted daisies and that kind of thing? I did do that. That was, wow. I'm telling on myself, you guys. That was a week or two ago. Alrighty. Let's just add a little bit here and there. Okay. So, I like it now. I like this. It's bold and bright. Okay, so I'm going to shut the video off while I dry this, and then I will be back and we will get some texture paste and do that. All right, don't go away. Welcome back. My page is dried, so I haven't decided whether I'm going to put texture on both sides or not. Now, the caulking idea of Jean's, I think, is genius. I love that, but I don't have any caulking handy, whereas I do have this Liquitex. It's a light modeling paste, gel medium, and so I'm going to use it because I've got it. And okay, it's still good. So it's the same concept as what Jean was using, just a little different application, or a little, anyway, different product, but you get the same results. And this is more expensive, so she's right. Okay, so now I want to just do here and there and lift up. Ooh, okay. I like that. So I want to definitely, okay, scrape it thin and lift up. Okay. And we'll do over in this little corner right here. Right here, guys. Lift up. Ooh, this is cool. Oh, Jean, awesome. Having fun, girlfriend. All right. All right. That is very cool. I like that. So, I'm going to leave that be. Let's see, let me put my paste back in the container. So I'll have that for another time. And of course I will with my trusty, I buy these cheap washcloths in like Walmart or, yeah, I was gonna say the dollar store, but those are the micro, I don't know, and they're terrible. No offense of those of you that maybe like them. But, and I just get paint and dye and all kinds of things. And I just, you know, I just use the washcloth and just kind of clean me up a little bit till I can get to the sink and the basin and all that good stuff. Okay, so I'm going to let this dry, and then I will decide whether I want to add some more paint over that and if I'm going to do the other side. So for now, I'm going to shut the video off, and it will be to be continued. All right, guys, get yours going. Welcome back. This is all dry now. And I actually got started before I turned the video on. I forgot that I was having you guys come along with me. I was just so excited. Anyway, so I did a little bit of distress ink. This is sapphire, chipped sapphire. Anyway, and I'm not sure that I like that. I'm gonna try, this is Evergreen Bough. I'm gonna put some on here, my little cloth, and then we'll just kind of rub-a-dub-dub and see what we think. I think I like that better. The idea is to bring out the texture, but I don't necessarily want it to be in your face, you know, the white. So, okay, let's see the difference. You can tell, can't you, that that's a little bit lighter. I like that better. Let me see. Let's add a little bit of the mowed lawn. And I'm not even going to worry about trying to get a different spot. Let's just continue. And we'll just take it on out. Okay. I like that. You can tell it's textured, you can tell it stands out, but it's not in your face. And depending on the application, this, you know, I don't even mind it in your face, but that's not what I'm going for. I'm thinking now, let's try, I have this set, I don't know what color, let's try something a little bit different. All right, well, this is Scattered Straw. And what I did in the beginning was I took this and used the inker and went down, but I didn't like the way it looked when I did that. Okay. So this has definitely got a yellow cast. That's cool. I like that, actually. See that? Okay. Nice. So let's just do, for this application, we're just going to do the yellow and the green. I'll put a little bit more. So this is a little darker. All right. And I'm going to go back to my green. And I will do the other two. So I'll have a 3 and a 2 in working with whatever it is in art, whether it's flower arranging or it's a common thing to do odd numbers. For whatever reason, they look better than even numbers. Even numbers have a tendency to make it be too not loose and free. Okay. Okay. I'm liking that. So that is going to be it for me. Just one little tidbit for you guys. When you store your pads, you should store them upside down because ink has a tendency to pull this way. So if you store them upside down, then the ink will be closer to the surface when you're ready to use it. I see a lot of people in videos and whatnot, they leave their inkers up like this, and I'm like, no, turn them upside down. No, 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 turn them upside down. To myself, of course. Anyway, so we'll just put those back in here. And that's just a little tidbit. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoy this process. Jean, this was lots of fun. And join us Tuesday. I will have number 6. Number 6 for our book challenge. All right, guys. Have a fabulous day. Bye now.